Hello, lovely people. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing well. My name is Nwadiutochats and I am a teens coach. In this video, we're continuing in our series of frequently asked questions on goal setting. Let's get right into the video. So I got one question from a teenager asking what advice do I have for teenagers that are trying to set goals, especially towards their academics. First thing I would like to say here to you is congratulations, because you have just realized that you need to make a change or something needs to be done towards this area of your life and you have decided to make that change. Then in this channel, I've done a video on how to succeed in high school. I hope that's the topic. Or how to succeed in the university. I've done 2 videos. So the link will pop up now as we speak. So you can click on them so that you can listen to your fellow teenagers, fellow students, and hear what it is that they have to say or the things that they did that helped them excel in high school and in the university. I was that student in high school, in secondary school, who was just okay being a mediocre. You know, we had those things we call prep. Yes, I went to a boarding school, and those things that we do that we call prep, where we go to read. Yeah, prep, I think, is preparation. I never found out what the meaning was, but I think that's what it meant. So where we are meant to be reading. So everybody is quiet, you are reading. If you are not quiet and reading, you get punished. So you have no option, you just have to be quiet. And I remember just flipping the pages. That is what I usually did. I flipped every page, and I used to say to myself, I know this. You know, you flip the page, oxidation, I know it. You flip the page, reduction, I know it. You flip the page, balancing of chemical reaction, I know it. You flip the next page. As in, that was just all I used to say to myself. I know it, I know it, I know it. The prep time was over, and we all packed our books. We went to the hostel. This I did for years while I was in high school. Until one term, there was this thing we used to do, or there's this thing they used to do in school then, where they call out the first 3 and the last 3 for every continuous assessment. We used to have 2 then every term. So for first assessment, second assessment, they will call out the first 3 each year. That is for each year. And they will call out the last 3 for each year for that continuous assessment. Then they will do that again for the next continuous assessment. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So I never expected that my name was going to be called, because we had serious brainiacs, as in serious, very brainy people in our set. But things became competitive because we were not that set where you call one person every time we knew who the person was. That was the case in several sets ahead of us. But for our set, I think we just didn't take it lightly. It was more like a competition. I didn't even know we were in a competition until my name was called. And when I heard my name, I was actually surprised because I wasn't expecting to hear my name. But after the whole scenario, when I went back to my class, everybody still hailing and clapping and all that. But I took some time out to try to ask myself, what did I do differently? And I found out that in the midst of having to flip my book, I actually spent time reading. I spent time to read instead of just flipping the pages. And this was me in JS3, what these days we call year 9. So I read, and that little effort that I put in yielded me moving from being in the middle to being one of the top 3. Fast forward to SS1, year 10, I was opportune to sit beside somebody that I would refer to as a brainiac. This girl is all brains. She is good. Right now, she is a PhD holder. She's a lecturer to lecturers. She's that person that in a maths class or in any class at all, she's correcting the teacher. That was whom she was. She was that person that they would tell us, find the log of this. We are going to our log book. But my girl has the logbook in her head. So she's answering right immediately. Exactly. That was how good this girl was. And between classes, you know, when a teacher leaves the class and the period when another teacher comes in, it's time for us to play. Even if it's just 1 minute. I mean, make jest, make fun, catch fun. But my girl will bring out her book and she's going through it before the lecturer comes in. So she's either revising what we have just done or she's revising what we are about to do. And I was like, who does this? But I caught the bug. Your seatmate is not gisting, is not loud, is not shouting. You too, you have to do as she's doing. So I would also bring out my book and I will read a bit. So mathematics that looked like it was one big of a deal became a walkover. No joke. To the point that I had 100 over 100 in the term for mathematics. How in this life will I ever have 100 over 100? But that was it. So I began to see things differently because I was opportuned to sit with her. So now I have made 2 key points. 1, put in a little bit more effort. Number 2, roll with people that are brainiacs. Roll with people that are already at the position where you want to be. So you cannot be rolling with people that are jesters and that do not take their academics seriously, and you want to take your own academics seriously. They will bring you down. Because it will be time to joke and you just have to joke. It will be time to play and you just have to play. But when you roll with people who take their academics seriously, you will find out that you are beginning to do the same. You are beginning to imbibe the same culture. So these are basic things that will help you. Sit down and find out where you are right now. Don't set a goal saying, I want to begin to get 100 over 100, when right now what you are getting is 30 over 100. It's possible that just a little effort might take you to the 100 over 100. Or it's possible that you've been putting in your best already, so you just might need extra help. So the third point I would say is seek for help. If there is a subject that you know you are not doing so well at, get extra classes. Go meet your teacher, go meet your guidance counselor, go meet somebody or even a fellow student that is doing so well that can help push you to where you need to be. But get help. Speak out. Don't cower and die figuratively in silence. Get the necessary help you desire. Something else we need to note. You can't say you are trying to excel and then you are doing things anyhow. People that do things anyhow get anyhow result. But people that are determined at achieving a certain goal, they plan towards it and they remain focused at it. So you might be learning virtually right now. Still take your academics as seriously as though you were in class. That's one of the ways to succeed, studying virtually. So show up, learn, keep reading, ask questions when necessary, send emails to your teachers, make use of the available resources and tools at your disposal to learn virtually. And finally, to this point, I will say, lean on God for help. Tell God, He's the God that giveth all understanding. So get it. Tell Him that you need help in your academics, and He will definitely cause the change that you desire. But of course, you need to put in your own effort. So these things will help you find out where you are right now and where you hope to be. How large is that gap that you see? The distance between where you are now and where you are meant to be at. You need to close that gap. Things that you need to do to close this gap would simply be spend time putting in more effort, reading, revising what you have been taught, and preparing for what is to come. So spend time reading, spend time studying. Roll with people that will push you and give you the boost you desire. Roll with people that are like-minded with you. Yes, we want to play. You think we don't want to play? I mean, right now, I want to just cross my leg and do nothing. Let money just be falling into my account. Yes, I just want to be hearing the sound of a lot green in my account. I don't want to walk. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be hearing the sound of a lot. I just want to be eating and eating everything that I like, and I don't want to gain weight. I just want to be, yes, these are things that we just all want to do. But no, that's not how life works. We need to work. So yes, you need to play, you want to play, but right now, you need to pay attention to your academics. So roll with people that are like-minded, and then also seek help. It might be getting an extra lesson teacher. It might be paying for extra classes somewhere. It might be even speaking to your fellow students to just help brush you up. So throw away pride, throw away shame, and seek the help that you desire. When you become a high flyer, nobody will remember that you were the person saying, I don't understand. Throw shame away and seek for help. The help that will push you to where you want to be, and depend on God. I hope this few points of mine will be able to help you to get to the point that you want to get to. Thanks a lot for listening in. Kindly give this video a big fat thumbs up if you found this video useful. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed already. And I'm going to be seeing you all in my next one. Bye-bye.